Hi YouTube, it's been a long time. So I want to show you why technical analysis is overrated. I've seen a lot of traders, I've seen a lot of mentors that just show technical analysis, upper, higher lows and all those stuff. But it is actually overrated. And I will tell you or show you basically, because I'm going to take you to my computer screen now and show you how that is actually killing your account, how it's making you to lose money consistently. So I will take you to my computer screen now. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. So let's go to my computer screen. Okay guys, we are on my computer screen now. So let me explain what I mean by technical analysis is overrated, and it is actually overrated. You see, the thing is that all these charts that you are seeing here, all this consolidation that takes place here, all this consolidation that you are seeing here, okay, all this consolidation, this is consolidation, and then the changing of the market structure to a lower low, lower high, lower lows, lower high, lower low, lower high shows it only shows the decision made by all these big players that we have, all those investors, all those hedge funds, what they are doing. So, and it is after those people made their decision or made their decision on where to put their money. Okay, are we putting our money in safe haven asset, or we are going to risk assets like S&P 500? It is when they make that decision that you see all this reaction. This is a reaction to their action. So invariably what I'm trying to say is that all these charts or candlesticks pattern that you are seeing here is like a lagging indicator, a lagging way of looking at the market, because this comes after the decision has been made. That is when you start saying, okay, if people bought here, that is when you start saying the candle going up. Okay, so what we should be working on is how to decide or how to identify when those decisions are being made, and how to, it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very difficult to go into the minds of every investors, every traders that we have out there, to know where they are going to be putting their money. Are they going to be buying or are they going to be selling? But you can always know that by how the economy of the asset, let me put it this way. Now take for example, S&P 500 is US index, right? And if you want to see how people react to US S&P 500, you want to see how their economic is doing, the activities that are going on in the US. It is those are the activities that will determine how the investors are likely going to be viewing the market. Take for example, right now the US is in war with Iran, and definitely this is going to have a negative impact in both countries. But we are not talking about Iran now. We are talking about US. Now, take for example, US now has been spending billions in the war, and that is going to have some kind of negative effect on the taxpayers and all those kind of things. So investors are going to be conscious of putting their money into the US stock market because of the fact that they are in war with Iran. Anything can happen. So as a result of that, you've already get the sense that, okay, investors may likely going to be scared or going to be careful, not me say scared, careful of putting all their eggs in one basket, or putting all their eggs in one basket by putting their money in US stock. So, and that is going to be reflected. You are going to do the reflection of that action, of that decision in the market. So if you look at the market now, after the war started, I think the war started during the consolidation of the market, but ever since then, the market has been going that. Why? Because investors are being careful of buying the US market. Okay, so if you now look at the market, when you establish this, that is when you now want to look at the market technically. Okay, if the market is not actually supporting a buy opportunity now, then definitely let me sell the market, because the stock market, US stock market, seems to be weaker. Investors are less, or let me say, interest is very low. So investors have less interest in buying the stock. So you want to consider selling as a trader, most especially as a day trader. So now that when you establish that, you now want to look at it technically. So if you look at it technically, you will see that the market has been going down, and now you, in some cases, you see a lot of people draw a trend line like this. Okay, And if you look at the trend line, some will say that some traders will come to the conclusion that okay, the trend line has been broken and it has been retested here, so the market is going up. So some people may be waiting for the market to come back here and then continue to make higher highs, higher lows. But based on what I made mention of, based on the economic situation of the US, based on how the big players will be looking at the market right now, I don't see the market doing this any moment. Any moment. Before you see the market doing something like this, you want to make sure that the situation that the United States is in right now is as it has changed. There are news that could boost interest in the US stock markets. That is when you want to consider technically be looking for something like this and buy. So for now, I as a trader will not be looking at the market, be buying the market. So I will consider selling. And the reason I'm still selling is that as at yesterday, the US is still threatening serious. In fact, he said he's going to, I think he promised yesterday, or is it yesterday, that he's going to completely destroy Iran. So that threat, that war threat is still there. So a lot of investors will not be technically be putting their money into the stock market. And to top it off, Iran also said it's going to be targeting some data center, US company data center, like the Meta data center and this thing. So, and all these stocks, those companies, those companies have stocks. It is their stocks that are pushing some of this S&P 500. So definitely investors will be careful, because when all those things are negative news that could actually hamper US stock. So you can see we have more reason to consider selling than buying. Okay, so that is how you want to view the market. You don't just want to analyze higher highs, higher lows, and then take the trade. No, if not, you will be losing money. So now, considering the fact that I've stated, I will not be considering buying. I will be considering selling. In fact, I will remove this trend line, and I will consider this place as my resistance zone. Yeah, I will consider this place as my resistance zone, and I see the market push up here, came down, then struggle here. So I will try to look for some kind of divergence here, and then let me show you. I will look for some kind of divergence, which is this. Okay, so with all these facts, technical view that I've just shown now, and the economic facts or part of it, which is what some people will refer to as fundamental analysis, I will consider selling the market. Even though I'm not going to hold the trade that much for long, I will be taking trade from here, and I'll probably take my profit here. Okay, sorry about that. So I will take my trade here, and I will take my profit here. Okay, even if it is not up to that point. Okay, so this is how I will be viewing the market. So I believe this video is helpful. If you find it helpful, subscribe and like the video, because there are more educative videos like this that I'm about to release. So see you in my next video. Bye for now.